Alright, GSPRO fans, pretty cool course for you today. I had a good time playing it. We are at Indian Pond Country Club, and I thought I had a pretty good round of at least ball striking for me, which should make it a decent view. We'll see what happens here off of one. Hitting a decent drive, didn't catch it on the face that good, but 95 remaining. Ooh, weird hop, but safely on the green for an opening par. Number 2 is a par 5, 523 yards. That's me trying to hit a draw, and I think in all fairness it was drawing. .184 to my layup position here, and that was a very well struck iron shot from the rough to get us around 100 yards left. 107 to be exact, and that was supposed to cut, and it went dead straight and left. Safely in the 2-putt realm though, and opening par here at Indian Pond Country Club. This place is pretty cool. It's got pretty tight trees, some interesting fairway shapes and things like that, and then it does have some water as well. Oh, a really lucky kick off of the tree back into play on a short par 4. Doesn't really cost as much. That is basically a shank. That hit more of the hosel than the face. If you watched yesterday's video, that was kind of the theme, was everything was heel side and really weak. Tough pin placement there. Chipping it up and in twice. Had to do 2 chips there, kind of like a 3-putt, and we'll take a bogey. As you can see, we're playing the blue tees today, and this par 4 gonna end up very left in a bunker. Now gotta go over the corner of a tree to try and get there, and that's heeled and pulled. It ends up at an okay spot actually, with a little downhill chip. Just took a pitching wedge, slapped it onto the green, and it rolls within a yard. We'll take it. Interesting way to get par there on 4. 5th hole, 162 yards downhill, waterfront, pin front. Looking for about a 148 shot. Ooh. Almost didn't get there, but safely in the 2-putt ring, and head over to the 6th hole. Short par 4, but this tree is definitely blocking your way. Taking a driving iron, which I never use, but that one struck pretty well. Get a good kick. Oh my goodness, a great bounce. And the driving iron does its job, leaves us in the fairway 70 yards, 69 to be exact. What you don't want to do when you have 69 yards left is go 54. That would have been sweet if I chipped that in. Skims the hole. Safely there, 1-putt par, and we'll head over to 7. Another par 3 from here, 172. Playing a fade settle. Ooh, just catching a little too much there. And above the hole, downhill to the right, chipping. Didn't even mess with it, just went to the flat spot. Tap in, bogey there on that hole. Oh, I remember it. I didn't even tell you on that last hole. I took an air swing and it chipped my ball about an inch, and that's why you couldn't see the tee markers anymore on my tee shot. It was actually my second. I forgot to set that up, but that's why that was a bogey. Sometimes the air swings will register in GSPRO. It's not ideal when that happens, and it's very rare. But in this round it happened too, and I totally forgot there until about a hole later as we hit up on this par 5, get an amazing kick to the left, and a little birdie there on 8. +1, headed to the 9th at a par 4, 400 yards, dog leg left. That's a good line. Tad spinny for 16 degrees, but it'll settle there at 151 away. It's in the middle of the green, the pin. Just trying to throw it up to the hole. Looked like the face was a little open, and on the right side there, pin high for a par. 10th upcoming, another par 5, 528 yards. I'm definitely getting that front foot going during this round. You'll notice I'm always trying new things and trying to see what works, what gets me a little extra accuracy, what gets me a little extra face control, what gets me a little extra club path control. Today it must have been all about getting that left heel off the ground in order to slam it down. And I have been working on that a lot lately. Probably within like 6 or 7 rounds here on the channel, you'll start to see me get on my front side really purposefully and really deliberately. And it leads to some funky swings at first, and I struggle through some rounds, but I think it's going to pay off because I'm just not utilizing my left leg enough as a power source, as a balance source, as a way to center the arc of the swing on my left shoulder. If I am hitting off my right foot all the time, then I'm never going to get the bottom of the arc of the swing to be in front of the ball and compress like I really want to. So it's something I'm working on, something that you did not see there on the left on that last shot as we go up from another bunker and hit this one long. It's going to be a 2-putt bogey on 11. 12th hole upcoming, par 4, water left. Cool little bridge there in the background. The driving iron is back in play, and it does its job again. I hit that twice in this round and thought maybe it needs to go in the bag, especially if it's going to go 260. Which kind of unrealistic and downhill, obviously. Didn't like the contact there, and it does come up just a little short of a birdie, but again, kind of the theme of the day, just hitting greens, getting a par. 135 yard. It's a nice short distance here. Ooh, it's on target. Be the right distance. Sit. Oh man. How disappointing is that? An amazing shot into a really, really front pin location, and just does not check up in time for the auto bird. Ooh, interesting. Not sure what the plan was there with driver. I was going to run out of room anyway. Miraculously hit it through 12 trees without hitting a single one. 90% air, baby. And we'll end up creeping to a halt here for just a par there on 14. I would definitely take less than driver unless you can get it all the way across the corner. A little par 4, 373. Taking aim across the corner of this one and actually running out of room, hitting some decent drives here during this round for me. I'm happy to see that in the playback. that the stuff I've been working on with driver is paying off as far as getting that spin down, which GSPRO just loves. It loves it. You get 1500, 2000 spin and a decent launch angle and a decent ball speed, and GSPRO's like, this could be a 300 yarder. Alright, a really good hybrid off the tee there to stay in play and just hit a low rocket 8-degree launch there. 103 remaining. That's not gonna fade enough. It's a big green though, and that one was tucked in the front right, so that's the safe shot. And another par. If you're still watching, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's 2 mouse clicks. We got 2 more holes, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for another round. That is a typical Healy garbage shot, and now a very difficult par save from 70, which ain't gonna happen. It does check up at least, so that's just going to be a bogey on the card. It's going to be +3 heading to the last. And the last is a par 5, 540. So pretty standard 3-shot hole. Start off with a good drive here. Indian Pond has been a fun course. It's pretty, I think it's challenging enough. I didn't get into the trees too much, but if you did, I can see that would be pretty tough. And then I thankfully avoided most of the water that lined some of these holes. So in a lot of ways, I played the course pretty well, and that helps my interpretation of it, no lie. The courses that I struggle with, I tend to think they're a little wonky, but just missing a birdie there on the last, parring it out. 75 on the day. Saturday pins, the blues were 6,300 yards or so. 13 pars, 1 birdie, 30 putts, 10 greens, and 7 fairways though. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow with another round. Peace out.